All right, what's up, YouTube land? What's going on, Facebook? How are we today? Hello. Thank you for joining me. As always, nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, compound concentrates in coffee is here. It's on. There we go. Good morning, bud. What's up, man? All right. Getting Facebook's chat open, getting YouTube's broadcast description updated. Give me 1 second. How are you, bud, Rich? What's up, Tyler? Nice to see you over there. Shares off. Alright, there are 5 of you watching over YouTube, and so far only 1 has hit the thumbs up. Come on. Wake yourselves up by mashing that thumb. There we go. 5 thumbs up. Much better. Much better. Absolutely. I'm all for a dab. All for a dab. Joanne, sorry, Jeanette, good morning. How are you over there in Facebook land? Nice to see you today. And John, what's up, buddy? Stay. Lay down. Brutus, let's go. Lay down. Definitely down for dab time, but in order for dab time to occur, one must have a torch. Right? Come on, buddy. Lay down. Come here. Come all the way down. All the way down. There you go. There you go. Birdie on the roof coming up next. Little trout recording. Well, good coffee is a must. That's like pre-rec in the morning. Cheers. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Sherry. Excuse me. the description for YouTube as we speak. Give me 1 second. Go do what you gotta do, bud. It's all good. It's all good. Alrighty, here we go. As we wrapped up that track, let me get into a quick little bit of music moment for us. Now, they say this might be the most ambitious crossover in human history. The cast of the upcoming film Avengers Endgame just offered up a premiere on the Marvel Cinematic Universe for The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Now they say, get this. Good morning, Sherry, by the way. It's set to Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. Now, if somehow you haven't bore witness to the past decade of superhero films, they say, come on, not even Black Panther? The Marvel Cinematic Universe comprises every piece of Marvel superhero visual media that you may have consumed in the past decade, give or take. Sure, Paul Rudd and Chris Hemsworth are ridiculously endearing, and anytime Brie sings A Minor Miracle, remember when Larson sang A Metric Song for Scott Pilgrim versus the World? Or more recently, when she covered Casey Musgraves' Space Cowboy on her Instagram story. Now, the whole shtick would be a bit more amusing if the 1975 and The Office didn't get to it first. But if you have 2 minutes to spare and they say you don't have the wherewithal to rewatch the entirety of the Marvel Cinematic Universe filmography, this will barely suffice. They say there's a sweet tribute to Stan Lee for your troubles in it as well. So check it out. Back into the music. Hey, Tyler, do what you got to do, buddy. It's all good. Me too. I just got to hop into the other room really fast. I'll be right back, everybody. Hey, stay. 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 Stay.
If you're not where you want
Told you I'd be right back. Hey, Sherry. He had to take a quick shower. He'll be back. And Jamie, I'm glad you like the music, by the way. And what's up, Chad? Good morning, Ray. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you over there in Facebook land. Good morning. Okay. Second. That was The Sheen. Next up, Mad Charisma.
It's okay to make a scene for strangers you don't know. They don't know where you've ever been or where you plan to ever go. You've got mad charisma flowing from the vine and brilliant observations.
Thank you for the shares. I do appreciate it. Go. Little break, LeBanc coming at you next. Good, looking forward to this afternoon. Hoping to see as many of you who can make it to the Compound Concentrates Coffee and Me meet and greet. $2,100 South Main Street, Middletown, Connecticut. Our Place Pizza. 4 o'clock is the kickoff. I'm pretty sure Pete said something. Hopefully he's going to try to stop by. I believe he did. I mean, we've had other people say that they would. This is why we're doing them. That was Break the Bank there. Here is Crush. Hey, you do what you gotta do, buddy. It's all good. I dare say doctor's appointments take a little more precedence. We want your health to be good now, right? Good morning, James. No interruption on our end, buddy. If it interrupted over there, just refresh. I do like that tune, man. I definitely like that tune. Here is The Runner. Some true OG. Bubba Kush, very nice. How do you go wrong? About to rip it up, you know? And coffee. Sounds like a beautiful idea. Thanks for joining us, by the way. Oh. Sorry about that. Was just doing some shares out. You know the routine. Gotta spread the word, right? Share the wealth. Let everybody know we're here. You doing better over there, James? I mean, we have to have our roaming, no? Oh, it's gorgeous out today. Absolutely. I was out doing a little running around. That's why we got kicked off, 20 minutes late, 25 minutes late, something like that. But absolutely gorgeous out. Beautiful weather. It's going to stay that way through the entire day. Again, making our meet and greet perfect for today. Cry wolf. (9:07). So of course, somewhere in the world it will be 4:20 p.m. Well, that's what the hour of higher learning is for. We figure out where, we let you know. We all smoke up for them. What's up, Rob? How are you, man? That moldy cheese is the best, boy. Are you kidding me? Scrape a little bit of that off, it's all good underneath. What's happening, kid? What's going on in your neck of the woods today?
When the stakes are high and there's nothing to believe in.
Now, those over at Facebook. At least I hope he's still doing it. Rob Effin Brown over there. One of the local cats I've talked about, musicians, been doing his shit. Really good at what he does.
He's crying for his mama. Even the dog don't believe him. They're tired of the drama. He's crying. He's crying. He's crying. It's a damn shame that it's soon will be over.
Yes, James. Yes, he's good at finding moldy cheese while playing a guitar. All right, give me a chance. 1 second here. Let's go a little heavier there. Some more echopraxia. The tune's called Erupt. Again, Austin Woodward. This cat, he plays an 8-string. This is how he gets the sound he gets. You know, definitely fills out that. I mean, come on. Then again, the drummer, Zach Ledbetter. Any musician knows that name, Ledbetter. Coffee. And don't forget, everybody, check out a couple of our sponsors. Pass the Glass, 93 Kingstown Road, Richmond, Rhode Island. Dank Fung, dankfung.com. You find anything on that website that you want. I got a coupon. It's a code good for 15% off your purchase. And not just one, any purchase. Hell yeah, nobody should do dope. I mean, it's in its name. Don't do it. Dope. Now, smoking cannabis? Well, we're talking a totally different story. I feel everybody should start their day the cannabis way. Before my feet leave my bed, before they hit the floor, I reach over and I go, and I light up. And I do this all the way until I go to bed, between 3:30 in the morning. And I sit down in bed, and I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and I go, yeah, such a bad thing. I do a 19-hour day while smoking and consuming cannabis. Oh, I'm such a sloth. Yeah, right. All right. Again, that was Echopraxia. The tune was called Erupt. Now, Rob, buddy, seriously, dead serious. Hit me up in Messenger. Dude, let's get you guys on the show. I do have musicians. They come here all the time. You can go back in the archives over the last year and 8 months and see all the different people that have been here. Musicians, comedians, others. Let's get you guys in. Put your asses right there in the hot seat. I got 15 questions for you, just like I give every other guest. Talk about what you do, where you're going, upcoming shows. Let's plug your asses out to the 47 to 50 countries Compound Concentrates and Coffee gets out to each and every shift. That's no joke. That's no fucking joke. We've already proven this 10 times over. Radar microphone, little Adam Seltzer coming at you. Thank you, True.
My radar microphone, sending signals overhead now, all's go. Meaning much more than what's said. What's said, one time read. 'Cause I own my pride honors. At least that's enough credit. Stars over all my eyes, just disguised as fireflies. Fortune's all we know, takes so many years. Under shelter from the sky. What's said, one time read. 'Cause I own my pride honors, and at least that's enough credit. Time read. 'Cause I own my pride honors, and at least that's enough credit. What's said, what time read. 'Cause I own my pride honors.
All right, continuing on. Next up's coming from Lance Tabor. You know Lance. You know Lance, the guitar player, the composer, the producer. He also calls himself full-time pet staff. This tune, Groundswell. Now this, along with all the other 3,100 plus tracks, the library keeps growing and growing. Hundreds of artists. I mean, it's amazing when you think about it, and I know a lot of you have been around since the beginning. We started out, we had what, 1 song, 2 songs, a couple songs, started to build up. Then we had a handful, we had like a half a dozen. We had a dozen, so I was kind of spreading them out throughout the show so that way we'd have the music. Freaking amazing, huh? Groundswell, here you go. All right, 9:19. I hope you're packed, you're rolled, you're raring to go. The hour of higher learning is upon us. Where in the world is it 4:20 p.m., you say? Well, there you go. You know what? It's coming up on 4:20 in Athens, Greece. I'll fire up for Athens. You have 20 seconds to be ready. You have 10 seconds. 5. Fire it up. It is 4:20 p.m. in Athens, Greece. Excuse me. All right, coming up after this, I'm going to have a couple tracks from the boys in Dirt. Go do what you got to do, James. It's all good, buddy. Now, true OG, I know you've told me before, but I honestly forget. Where is it you're joining us from over there on YouTube? What neck of the woods you in today? There we go. That was Groundswell, the artist Lance Tabor. Here we go. Local boys. Dirt. Literally one town over. You know them. They've sat here. You all talked with them. We'll start out. Little Lockdown. They're all good tunes, man. It's kind of hard to figure out which one I want to use first.
Everybody hates me, but in small ways. Ashes all around me, thinking day. I'm told what to like, I'm told what to think. Forgotten how to live, I'll be as much to blame. Nothing's on me, you won't turn back on me. Locked down. I will not be locked down. Locked down. Can't control my rage, I'm pushing back. Won't control your fear of the attack. Your fucking days are numbered. We're all breaking free. At any cost, we'll break society.
Welcome back, True. Ah, there you go. By the way, True, I was asking before. I know you said it, but where is it you're joining us from? What neck of the woods are you in? All right, there we go. That was Locked Down by the Boys in Dirt. Okay. One more from them right now. We'll get into some other stuff. Here's I'm Warhead.
Got mist with heavy breath and pray. It won't end like that. Nothing prepares you for more. Kill or be killed, don't ask what you died for. Closer to God than before. Feel me on the soldiers must each kill alone. The enemy destroyed by the hero unknown. Nothing prepares you for war. Kill or be killed, don't ask what you died for. Closer to God than before. Feel me on the stirring up the smoke, you choke on the gunsmoke and feel yourself stretching away. Down the machine, 'cause you know what it means, so you pray. It's too late. It's too late.
What's up, second timer? Sorry to hear you got unsubbed, man. Welcome back. Nah, I'm here every day. We're here twice a day, 5 days a week. That's fucked up.
Stirring up blood, choke, you choke. And the gunsmoke and feel yourself stretching away. Down the machine, 'cause you know what it means, so you pray. It's too late. It's too late. Nothing prepares you for war. Kill or be killed, don't ask what you died for. Closer to God than before. Feel me on the marched over the battleground. All of our men had been buried. But the Yankees lay just as they were killed on the field of battle. I never saw such a scene before. The hide ones remains. It must have been nearly 1,000.
Excuse me.
Our wagon actually ran over the dead bodies in the road. I don't suppose the dead Yankees of that fight will ever be buried.
Pile them in like dead cattle.
It will be an
Good morning, Jackie. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. What's up, Robin?
Like picking up pumpkins. It is dreadful to see the poor soldier just thrown in a ditch and covered over without any box. This is not how we bury folks at home.
That all the tunes on The Haunted, that entire CD, beginning to end, just absolutely fucking shreds, man. Let me tell you. No doubt. Looking forward to having them back. When that next CD drops, they're going to be right here. Remember, we even gave you a sneak peek. No one else got it before it was played here. It literally was an exclusive right on Compound Concentrates and Coffee for my viewers and my listeners. Solo Too Low. The Poison Oaks. Hey, true, that's what we're all about here, man. It's just a location for people to kick back, relax, chill, and chat. Speaking of kicking back, Hey, Facebook, have you all done your part over here on your sister broadcast on YouTube? Have you come on over and spread the smiles? I'm going to share a link in your broadcast right there in your chat. Just click it, come on over, give a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up right below the video broadcast window. I mean, remember, we do this for all of you. We run a simulcast, meaning something happens with the YouTube broadcast, you can jump over to Facebook, you never skip a beat. Facebook has an issue, you're right there. You continue to watch the show. Now, if for some reason that link does not work, Facebook can be glitchy, we know this. Just type youtube.com in your browser, come right on in through the front door. And James, again, I'm a little... Second time, isn't that always the case? Truly. I mean, it's with anything. I'm glad the sound's good. And it's with anything that we're so much waiting on. You know, something we're looking forward to. You swear when you look at the clock on the wall, not only does it slow down, but I mean, I've seen them things click backwards before. It's like, nah, come on. That's just cruel and unusual punishment, you know? How are you, Bradley? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. Nice to see you, buddy. What is the good word today? We just wrapped up So Low, Too Low, the artist, The Poison Oaks. You can check them out, twitter.com/The Poison Oaks. Nice and easy. Here's a little Airlands. I know a lot of you like them. How do you not? This song, Change My Bones.
Where am I gonna be when the corner of my world kicks off?
Yeah, exactly. 30 minutes is 5 hours. You are absolutely correct.
But I don't wanna know just how I'm gonna die. I guess I'm counting on one last beautiful surprise. Change my bones, give me love and fire.
Good morning, Bob. How are you, friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. As always, thank you for joining us.
Angels in the sun, baby, nothing gonna keep me away. Devil's on the run, but he gonna
Good morning, Smokahannes. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you over there in YouTube land.
I'll climb the mountain and I'll tell you if the levee breaks. Did you ever dance to the sound of the pouring rain? Change my bones, give me love and fire. Change my bones, give me love and fire.
Now, instead of running across the compound naked, our roaming gnome is flying over everybody. So, if you don't want to get an unusual look, don't look up. That's what I'm saying. If you see a very strange shadow going before you, do not look up. Just kind of made me think of the song The Streak. And I said, don't look, Martha. But it was too late. She'd already been incest. Well, now they call him The Streak. Oh, that was a funny thing. All right, let's see. The hardest part. Side comment.
Trying to control the feels growing. We're all merely going through the motions. Maybe the hardest part is hiding away from a world where it seems to be dying. We're wanting to help, not knowing what to do. All belong to the heart of the matter that's
So how are things going today, Smokeahontas?
our common love was the glue. Maybe the coldest part of losing is turning our backs and simply choosing to walk away from what we already know. And if there's no place to run for safety, we all seem so detached lately. No more moments to just let go. We all belong to the heart of the matter that's falling apart.
I think I need to get water in the coffee system.
Our common love is the glue. Where do we start? Bring us all back together. So we live without choices.
Give me one moment, everybody. I will be right back.
Too many doubts to ever succeed. If we all felt our heartbeats as we watched the sun rising, maybe we'd all arrive at once to see. All the games we used to play no longer fill the day with joy. And the hardest part of knowing is the reason why. Maybe that hardest part of hiding away from the world that seems to be dying. Wanting to help, not knowing what to do. All belong to the heart of the matter that's falling apart.
Just cover all bases.
Common love was the glue. Where do we start? Bring us all back together. We all belong to the same heart.
That's a salute.
What's up, Larry? How about you?
How's that? Went up about, I think, 3:30.
Man, hope you good too.
I was up like 7. Quiet. The kids are going to school. Oldest has been home since last Thursday. She finished up her semester at college. Okay, gets 2-week break. That's good. That's good. Our roaming gnome is going nuts today. Normally, he just says he likes to run across the compound naked just because he can. But for some reason, he's talking about flying over the compound and us, everybody via balloons, naked. Yeah, it was, so we started getting into this description. If you see a very weird shadow in the ground in front of you, don't look up.
Fair.
All right. Playing in Ontario. Well, luckily here at the compound, you don't have to worry about wires like that unless you're right in front of the house. If you're right here at the main house, yeah, you got wire right there.
You went away 'cause you needed privacy. You didn't want your friends to know. You put me down on you. I found it hard to go. And anytime I hear that song playing on the stereo, makes me think of all the fun we had playing in Ontario. I don't do everything I wanted you to know. I had to keep some for myself. And soon enough I knew you tried to use your part with somebody else. Anytime I hear that song playing on the stereo, makes me think of all the fun we had playing in Ontario. You keep on saying it won't be long. Don't wanna stay. It just seems wrong. I get the feeling you were waiting for a sign, a little hint to let you know that everything is gonna turn.
And it is Budrich.
I guess that's how it goes. Anytime I hear that song playing on the stereo, makes me think of all the fun we had playing in Ontario. Anytime I hear that song playing
All
on the
right.
stereo.
Well, after what our little roaming gnome described over there, next track up, Brent Borges, Going Down. There we go.
Going down. Going down.
Goofy Goober. Autocorrect, man, that's pretty funny. No shit. Bunrich over here on YouTube, he's like, hey, I hope, much love. Hope you're all puffing. He meant to say good, okay? However, it came out goof. Then the next line, all I see is goof, goofy, goofer, and then laughing. And he says good is what I meant, obviously. All right, continuing on. A little jacked up. Brett Borges. What's up, Sherry? You right? Goofy Goober. Goobers, ooh. Wow, our first hour over like that already. Now remember, this morning's broadcast is a modified broadcast. I will not be on for the full 4 hour and 20 minutes because of this afternoon's event. Yeah, SpongeBob's awesome. Come on now. Up. Again, Bubba Kush. You cannot go wrong with Bubba Kush. Not at all. Mark, how are you? some Mr. Potato Head pieces. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Much love. I hope you're having a good day today, Kathy. I'm going to have a little bit of news of the weed for us in just a second. Literally, right now. So, a Republican lawmaker has proposed legislation which would help square the Second Amendment with some who use medical cannabis. Now, this being in accordance with state laws, of course. This measure, H.R. 2071, introduced in the House by U.S. Representative Alexander Mooney, the West Virginia Congressman Second Amendment Protection Act, would amend current laws which often puts legal guns out of reach of those who use increasingly legal cannabis in states. I mean, think about this. Now, the bill would make an exception in federal law, okay, that an individual shall not be treated as an unlawful user of or addicted to any controlled substance based on the individual using cannabis for a medical purpose in accordance with their state law. You know what? Hell yeah. It's the way it should be, seriously. You know? Even though cannabis legal for adults in 11 states, and we have 33 or 34 states with medical right now, still being remaining and listed as a Schedule 1 in a lot of places. Now, Connecticut not being one of those states. Man, I've emphasized this point so many times. So many people don't realize it until I say something. They look it up, and they're like, holy shit, we're a Schedule 2. Yes. In between 2011 and 2012, when we went decriminalization and we brought in the medical marijuana program, one of the laws that was ratified and changed here in Connecticut was taking it from a Schedule 1 and dropping it to a Schedule 2. So, this, continuing on here, resulting in the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and even Explosives maintaining the status quo that any sale or even possession of firearms by those who use cannabis, even if allowed by state law, remains criminal. In 2016, the ATF released a revised version of Form 4473, explicitly warning gun buyers, quote, the use or possession of cannabis remains unlawful under federal law, regardless of whether it has been legalized or decriminalized for medicinal or recreational purposes in the state where you reside. See, now, once again, because of the way they wrote that, because of my state's laws, it's a Schedule 2. I am not covered under something like that, nor are other patients in this state. Double check things for yourself if you'd like. So, yeah, do yourself, double check. I mean, I have pieces that I collect. They're antique, they're Civil War pieces. Number one, I don't need to have any type of permit to own these. Anybody can own them. You can buy them as long as you're willing to spend the money on them. They're black powder pieces. Yeah. The measure is currently referred to the House Committee on the Judiciary. So, let's hope that this continues on, shall we? Once again, H.R. 2071. It says that an individual shall not be treated as unlawful user of or addicted to any controlled substance based on the individual using cannabis for a medical purpose in accordance with state law. All right. continuing. Little Nicolant for you. What? The background checks? Is that what you're saying? I feel anybody, just because you smoke cannabis, you shouldn't be treated any differently. I don't feel that anybody should be treated any differently. Whether you consume cannabis, or you're a person who consumes pharmaceuticals, an individual who drinks, an individual who smokes cigarettes. You know what I mean? If you want to own firearms, as long as you go through proper channels, you take the courses, you do everything you should do, go right ahead, own them. Good morning, Tanya. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you in Facebook land. Thanks for joining us from Alabama. Should there be tax on cannabis? Okay, recreational side, yes. Medicinal, no. And the recreational side needs to be within a reasonable limit. Isn't AK a nice strain, bud, man? I agree. I agree. Absolutely. I mean, states that have taxes, you know, that people pay tax on their cannabis, look what they've done. They've been smart about it. It's gone into rebuilding, to expanding, to adding, to bringing in new schools, new business, you know, upgrading things in towns. Oh, yeah. And yeah, black powder for hunting is an awesome way to go, man. Let me tell you. It really is. You know, you want to talk about having to be accurate and handle a firearm properly, get yourself a black powder rifle or a pistol and see what you have to do. I'll tell you what, for deer hunting, I like a nice compound bow. Ooh. You want to talk about skill? You want to work? There you go. Good old film case, huh? I still have those things kicking around here because I still use actual cameras. People are like, wait, what? Yes. Grabbing us another track here. Give me 1 second. All right, little plaid pants in peril. Ah, you got yourself some Movida. Awesome. Love to fish too. Have my own pond here on the grounds of the compound. 4 different types of fish in there. Hey, you're welcome. As I've said, anybody who spends money on flower in any way, shape, or form should be spending money on Movida. Movida 62 is an amazing pack. You put it in there, you can have a bud. I've seen buds that are so dry, literally. You're like, how dry are they? So dry that they just crumble apart. Thrown into a jar with a Movida pack, left in there for days. All of a sudden they come out and you're like this. Squeeze, squeeze. It's amazing what it does. That was Plaid Pants in Peril. All right, Nico Fuzz, When You Stand. All right, we'll be firing up the hour of higher learning for 10:20, and then 10:25-ish, I'll ask some questions for Trivia Challenge. So far, we have approved and welcomed in 3 new members to Compound Concentrates and Coffee's group over here on Facebook. Welcome to our Canna family. Ask Smokahontas. Wow. That was the Lost Depeche Mode track. So, Lance Tabor says, stand up.
Dig.
Ooh.
Stand up. Everybody's alright. Stand up. Everything is alright. Hang tough. Because you know it's true. Stand
more people have now been added to our group today. Welcome, welcome.
We gotta push it on through. Stand up. Because you're taking the groove. Yeah. Look out. I'm standing up. Standing up. Standing up. Yeah. Check this out. That's right. Uh-huh. Stand up. Everybody's alright. Stand up. 'Cause it's feeling alright. Yeah. Hang tough. Because you know it's true. Stand up.
Again, I'm looking forward to being there. Looking forward to live broadcasting from the Green Mile.
Yeah. Stand up. Check it out. I'm standing up. Standing up.
Good morning, Pete. How are you, man? Nice to see you over there in Facebook land.
Everybody.
Good morning, Ed. Good. How are you today? What is the good word, man?
Dig.
There we go. All right. It is 10:17. Getting ever so closer to our hour of higher learning. Then, 10:25-ish, the start of our trivia challenge. Let's jump on over here. Got a little request for some blues. I can do that for you. You asked for Nico Fuzz, Barba Sauces, rinse, repeat. I got it right here. Absolutely. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous out here. No doubt.
Panorama City, just off the 405. Scrapped my way to the top of the litter. Took a whole lot of strength to survive. While my daddy played the guitar, and mom only spoke in French. Me and my sisters ran through the streets of North Hollywood, just trying to hold on to the olive branch. And it seems like every time I try to get ahead, I fall right back down on my ass again. Rinse, repeat.
Oh, you gotta
All right, you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to be ready. I have got our location. I am posting up the information on both broadcasts as I speak.
Yeah, scared of what I might say, scared of what I might find. Leave me in the road dust, leave me in the moonlight. Could've had a big head, could've worn a white tie, could've had a vacation to Croatia and line. Is it cause of bad taste? Is it cause of done time? All I ever wanted was a holiday, it's a friend of mine. Didn't wanna cut grass, didn't wanna cut vines. Looking for a better way to find a little solitude to energize. Yeah. we gotta do it all again. At least to get the rain check and the ransom dividend.
All right, here we go.
That's how we do it.
Spark it up, everybody. It is 4:20 p.m. in Copenhagen, Denmark.
We're on the boat. Pete fell off. Who was left? Repeat.
There you go, deep down. Continuing on. As I said, we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes right from this point. We will get into the trivia challenge. Excuse me. meatloaf sandwich is very good. Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect song. Finished us right up for 10:25. Also, I just looked down and noticed something. That song is exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. Another smoking song there for us. So, you got your thinking caps on. Are you ready? Are you raring to go? Facebook, YouTube, both of you. Oh, never let your meatloaf. Never. Second time, never bought from a government. Sure, I had lots of friends. Disappointed here in Ontario. That's not cool. Get this over here. All right. I'm getting us our track. I've got us our question. I'm looking for someone to tell me which play was originally titled Mistakes of a Night. All right, I've got responses on the board. It's not what I'm looking for, but it shows your thinking. Nope, it is not K-N-I-G-H-T, it is N-I-G-H-T. I got responses, but nothing that I was looking for here. Yeah, actually, good job. Wow, Facebook, impressive like even coming in right there at the end. That is correct. I wanted She Stoops to Conquer. No need to shout. I know you're excited. Trivia challenge is on. It's all good. But yes, good job, Facebook. She Stoops to Conquer. Now, that book by Oliver Goldsmith. Now, this originally published in February 27th, 1773. Facebook gets on the board first. Yeah, I know. I saw it. That's why I said that. Grab us a track. I have us our question. Who can tell me the name of the hurricane which devastated Charleston, South Carolina in 1989? That is right, YouTube. Hugo. Hugo. Very good. And once again, thank you very much, Robin. That is correct, Facebook, but YouTube clearly had it on the board first. However, golf clap, multiple people knowing the right response. Very nice, very nice. I'm getting us our question. It's just stopping right now. In 2005, there was a documentary film, The Smartest Guys in the Room. It was about what troubled U.S. corporation. That is correct, YouTube. I wanted Enron. That's right. All right, we're good on our music, so I'm going to get us our next question. So, where in Australia did Captain Cook land? I got a response on the board. It's not what I'm looking for here. Yes, good job. All right. We had YouTube, we had Facebook. YouTube, Sydney. Facebook, Botany Bay. You're actually both correct. Botany Bay, an open organic embankment located in Sydney, Australia. New South Wales, to be precise. 13 kilometers south of the Sydney Central Business District. So, I have to give you each credit on that one. I mean, you weren't wrong. So Facebook is at 2.5. YouTube is at 3.5. Good job. Yeah, exactly. I have to call that one a tie because both sides had correct information. Continuing on. Who can tell me the capital of Missouri? That is correct. Jefferson City. Good job, you two. Ooh, nice try, Facebook, but no, I was looking for Jefferson City. Jefferson City. What's going on, Almighty? How are you, friend? Thanks for joining us over there in YouTube land. All right, I'm grabbing us our next question because we are good on the music. All right. Before disbanding back in 2016, who was the vocalist for the band Gossip? Cool. Give me 1 second. I just gotta watch for answers here. Yes. Almighty's like long hair guinea pig. Budrich says cheers, Liz. Nothing, huh? Nobody?
What's the question?
The question, before disbanding in 2016, who was the vocalist for the band Gossip? All right, I got responses on the board. It's not who I'm looking for, but it shows people are thinking. And yes, again, guinea pig.
Liddy.
He?
Yes.
Yep, okay. Budrich is like, he looks cute. And then he went, or she. All right, well, there we go. I was just getting ready to wrap it up. Good job, Facebook. Yes, Beth Ditto. Now, Mary Beth Patterson, known by a stage name of Beth Ditto, an American singer and songwriter, most notable for her work with the indie rock group Gossip, and whose voice has been compared to Etta James, Janis Joplin, and even Tina Turner. I was getting ready to wrap that question up because this song was ending. Very nice. Very nice. We'll continue on. There you go.
I had to find one of the dog
Right.
flippers so I can do his meals because I had to get conservative. Oh, give me a second.
Oh, we have our sources. As I said one other time, I thought it was funny when people would ask me, hey, where do you get these questions from? I'm like, do you really expect me to tell you the page so you can go bookmark it and know all the answers? I mean, come on. Right. What? How you doing? How you doing, huh?
Has to be a lot better without all that fur off.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So, I do have our question. Oops.
You just don't know what to make of them.
Comic book writer and artist Jack Kirby. Given what name at birth? Relax, buddy. Relax. There you go. Good job. Yes, Jacob Kurtzberg is exactly what I wanted. We now have a tie game. It is 4.5, 4.5. Again, we do not hold spelling errors against people. If a person has the wrong spelling but something up, and myself or others in the chat can look at it and understand what it is you are meaning, we give the credit. Now, if it's something so outlandishly spelt wrong that I'm sitting here scratching my head going, what? No. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Believe me, we've had some spelling boners in here, let me tell you. The song almost over. There we go. Let me grab us our track. I already have us our question. James in Facebook, yeah, he says, I wish people would spell correctly. Sheesh. So, what two murderesses does Billy Flynn represent in Chicago? Hey, buddy, come here. Brutus, lay down. Go. Once again, my question, what two murderesses does Billy Flynn represent in Chicago? All right, I got a response on the board. There we go. Good job, good job. Now, Facebook, you put up Billula, Anna, and Roxy Hart. YouTube put up Velma Kelly and Roxy Hart, which are the two correct ones. Now, they put them on the same line. You had yours in two different answers. The best I could do would give you half a point, but they had theirs on. They got the correct response, so I gotta give them the credit. Good morning, Brian T. How are you? With that response, YouTube taking it into the pause for the cause. Good job. Good job. Now, golf clap. We had multiple people who knew parts of the right response for that. So, if you are new to the show, if you're just joining us for today, and you're saying, pause for the cause, what's that? Well, we only played at 10 points total on Trivia Challenge, where whichever team, when we get to 5 points, be it YouTube, be it Facebook, hits 5 first, we take a little break. Usually at this juncture, we've been hanging out for at least a couple hours. You need to crack your back, you need to stretch your legs, go right ahead. Have you been smoking a little something right along with the rest of us? Well, cottonmouth kicking in because of it? Whatever way your kitchen is, have at it, go grab it, take care of it. Speaking of grabbing and taking care of things, if you're hanging out, you're by yourself, or you're even amongst friends and you are so inclined to do so, you want to grab yourselves or each other, hey, go right ahead. Enjoy. We here, we don't judge. Pause for the cause is between 30 to 40 minutes in length. And again, thank you everyone who shares compound concentrates and coffee. We really do appreciate it. Good morning, George. What's up, man? Nice to see you in Facebook land. You know, I do want to thank everybody truly. Much love. We have 492 likes on Compound Concentrates and Coffee's page. We have 681 followers. Now, we were just at 600 followers on March 29th. So, you all kick ass. We're going to have a little bit of On This Day for us. April 24th, 1955. Perez Parado at number 1 on the UK singles chart with Cherry Pink and Apple Blossom White. Known as the King of the Mambo, the instrumental was the theme from the film Underwater, where Jane Russell can be seen dancing to Cherry Pink. Now, 1959, and Buddy Holly at number 1 on the UK singles chart with the Paul Anka song, It Doesn't Matter Anymore. A number 1 hit 6 weeks after Holly's death. 1961, and Bob Dylan appearing on Harry Belafonte's album, The Midnight Special. Now, they're playing harmonica on the title track. Dylan was paid a $50 session fee for this, his first ever recording. Now, what's up, Dark? Nice to see you on YouTube. One more, and I'll get back into this a little later. 1961, and April 24th, Del Shannon starting a 4-week run at number 1 on the US singles chart with Runaway. That also a number 1 over in the UK. Now, Del was the first person to have a hit with a Beatles song in the US with his version of From Me to You. Let's see. Also, don't forget, on the 26th of this month, just a few days, 2 days to be exact, on Friday, Wendy Lovage and Topher coming in representing Bulldozer Health. They'll be hanging out. I'll have the questions for them. They'll be talking to all of you. Myself and Wendy haven't seen each other in a few years, so it's going to be great to have her here. I'm looking forward to meeting Topher as well. Grabbing us another track. All right. Little Burnt Ends. If Ryan Roberts were here, he'd be saying sandwiches. Actually, almighty, we got a lot of viewers live. They just don't interact. On average, during a live show in just an hour here on YouTube, we'll get anything from 20-something viewers to 50-something viewers. Even the same thing in Facebook. We have a lot of individuals that watch. They just do not interact. They don't talk because, quite frankly, a lot of people are in other countries. Not true. Not true. All right. The cannabis censorship on YouTube hasn't really been a thing in a long time. Those who follow guidelines and do what they're supposed to do, YouTube's leaving them alone. They've even reinstated a lot of people. But if you're blatantly and flagrantly, flaunting laws and doing things you shouldn't be doing on your cannabis channel, not having to do with cannabis, but just things in general, yeah, YouTube's going to flag you. They're going to get rid of you. I mean, quite frankly, I've been doing this a year and 8 months now, every single day. I've had my channel since 2014. I was right here through the absolute great devastation that was beset upon cannabis users in YouTube and never had an issue. Hey, I'm always honest. It's the best way to be, quite frankly. Share it, honestly. Do it in an informative, way. You don't want to come on and be like, oh yeah, man, let's hang out and get stoned today. Right there, instantly, you're going to have issues. You keep up stuff like that. Because truly, all you're doing is perpetuating that stereotypical stereotype. YouTube, yeah, I mean, there's ones like that are still around that do that, yeah, but we're trying to show that we as individuals dealing with what we deal with and having to live about our days can live about our days in a normal way. Well, normal for us, in a normal way. Medicating, doing everything a regular person does. You know what I mean? Oh, absolutely. That is one of the things I'm mentioning, for sure. But also, like I like to say, so many people take that atypical stereotype, twist it, turn it, and make it into what they want, throw it out there in fake news to sensationalize the quote-unquote cannabis user. I mentioned fake news because here you go. There's a little bit coming at you. It's all good. Yeah, exactly. Define regular and normal. That's why I say whatever it means. To me, what I do is normal. To most people, they look at me and go like this. So, normal and natural. Well, natural. Cannabis. Very nice. Top audience today, females. Watching over here in Facebook. Taking it from the men who usually are on that location. Also, speaking of locations, top states and countries, the top 10 of them right now watching our broadcast in Facebook. Connecticut, New Jersey, South Carolina, California, Illinois, Florida, North Carolina, New York, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, number 10. If you're looking at analytics live, live being the key word in that sentence, no, that would not be counting chickens before they hatch. If you were just checking out your standard analytics, then yes, you're putting the cart before the horse. Do you understand what I mean there? I know I speak stoner logic, however. Oh, I know, that's all good. Again, I gotta interact. You post stuff up, I gotta say things. If I'm not being my usual smart-ass self, I'm nothing. Well, I mean, I suffer from severe Crohn's, so would kind of make sense that I would have been found under that category list. Torpedoes, you know, yeah, that would make sense. Aluminum cutting through steel. Thank you very much. I am looking forward to it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear your wife suffers from colitis. I know that's no fun. I'm not trying to put it mildly. Heck, Sherry, I know we have some people who came across my broadcasts, and this is a funny thing. We have individuals who came across my broadcast because it was shared to groups in Facebook. Now, these particular groups they're flat out, they're spam groups. They're meant for people to come into live broadcasts from those groups to bombard, barrage, berate, and overall cause trouble. And I had some people who came in from one of those groups who actually sat back at first, were just watching what was going on in the broadcast, and they actually ended up speaking up, and they were like, hey, you know, long-time lurker here. I originally came, and they went on to talk to us about it, and they were like, yeah, I think you're really cool. I don't get what these other people were talking about. So they've been hanging out ever since. What's going on, Paul? How are you, man? Thanks for joining us over there in YouTube land. All right, it's 11:05, everybody. 11:05. Watch your time. Our hour of higher learning will be upon us. We'll be sparking it up for the 20. We'll be getting back into round 2 for 11:25-ish. Aw, you like my eyes? Tell me more about my eyes. Bugs Bunny, come on. Exactly, Almighty. We're just hanging out here. I mean, literally, this started out as an online smoke session, a virtual smoke session that lasted, 10, 15 minutes. And yes, Pete, I know, a lot of you I met through that show, and I'm very thankful for it. I really am. I've never done the cannabis enema. I'm quite good with just smoking it, consuming it orally, under the tongue, or some Medibles. Yes, absolutely. I know those shows are there. And Pete, don't forget, I actually still have, and I run the archives for, the archives from my stuff from the night show live, and people can go and see them in my notes in Facebook. They're right there. There's like by date, show name, and a link. You can watch all the stuff. I was actually thinking of making some toast, like actual food. Hold on a second, Sherry. I'll list up a link. Now, I'm listing a link over here on the Facebook chat. For those who don't know, you heard us talking about it. Maybe you're like, wait, what? Yeah. the way myself and a lot of these individuals met, I was part of a show, which unfortunately, the show is still online on the radio. You can go to WPLR and you can hear Ryan Roberts, the night show live, and things that he still does. However, there was an online version of the show. It was the night show live with Ryan Roberts. I was lucky enough to be part of that show. I was part of the crew with Night Show. And it was myself. There was Ryan Roberts. There was Jim Lauber III. We, were there in the radio station, broadcasting each and every night. It started out as me being a guest. I was called in because of what I do, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. And we just kind of expanded from there. We got along great. All of us just hit it off together. Me and Ryan, still great friends to this day, of course. Well, here you go. Here is my little thing. It is called My Time at WPLR and the Birth of the Peanut Gallery. There's the link for you, Facebook. It's 11:11. Make sure you're packed, you're rolled, you're raring to go. I'm going to share it over to you at YouTube as well. There you are. Feel free to take a look at it, check them out, and leave a little comment. That's funny. If Keith Richards endorsed a CBD brand, they would kill it. That's funny. Alrighty. You ask. I've got a little Austin. Of course I can do Austin. Of course. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my Canna family. 1 minute, everybody. T-minus 1 minute and counting. Let me figure out where our hour of higher learning will be. I had a blast on that show. I really, really did. Again, I was very honored to be a part of it. I have our location, our hour of higher learning. It will be 4:20 p.m. in El Alam, Western Sahara. Yeah. So you have 5 minutes to be packed, to be rolled, to be raring to go. Austin with Adam Griffith again. This is Messemer. Then we'll be picking it up and getting a little heavier. All right. Got a little more news of the ... Whoa. Again, this segment sent to us by viewers. In Amherst, New York, police responded to a 250-pound escaped pig who was causing a ruckus in a New York State neighborhood. Yeah. Neighbors in that neighborhood, a hamlet within the town of Amherst, said the big pig spotted strutting across roads and through front yards. This about 9 a.m. in the morning. Now, the police responded. They were able to round up the pig, and with help from neighbors and the animal's owner. Now they got it back. The owner not ticketed. However, the case referred to the town's building and planning department, as pigs are classified as livestock and are only allowed under certain circumstances. So the departments will determine whether any town codes have been violated. All right, everybody. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Again, LN in Western Sahara. You have 20 seconds. You have 15 seconds. Five. 4:20 p.m. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Here's your info. Every hour on the hour of 4:20, wherever it is, if it's 10:20 here, 11:20 here, we have our hour of higher learning. I find where in the world it is 4:20 p.m. and I give you a little bit of information on it. It's all good. It's all good. Again, the only way you learn something or know something is to ask or to watch and do, right? Nope. Excuse me. Excuse me. John, what's up over there? Once again, there we go. Kicking Ass, the tune, Destructor, Austin Woodward, and Zach Ledbetter. Now, here is Austin by himself doing a little something something. It's called Non-Droid. After this, we get back into round two. What's going on, John, by the way? How are you, friend? Thanks for joining us in YouTube land. we go. Now, I told you when that ended, and it's perfect timing. We are coming back into round 2. When we went out of round 1, very close game at 4.5 to 5.5. YouTube on the lead. Let me grab us another track here again. That was Non-Droid. We had a little Austin Woodward block there. Hope everything worked out for you. Hope you had a good pause for your cause. There you go. Oop, wrong one. Meant to turn it down and I hit the mute. Who can tell me what 2 fruits are an anagram of each other? There you go. Good job, YouTube. Yes, I wanted lemon and melon. Melon, lemon, whichever way you wanted to put it. Very nice. 6.5. The wheel is slowing down. I'm going to have us our question in just a second. There we go. What 1909 Gaston Leroux novel, adapted for both a 1925 film and a 1986 musical? What am I, can you tell me the name that I'm looking for? What novel? Now, if you're still talking blog posts, look up in your chat. There is a link there. It says, my time at WPLR and the birth of the Peanut Gallery. I got a response on the board. It's not what I'm looking for, but it shows people are thinking. That's right. Good job. I wanted Phantom of the Opera. Very nice, YouTube. Very nice. Man, Pete right there. Dark Star here. Pete, you slid underneath Dark Star. Y'all okay? That was almost a collision. Continuing on. We have talked about this animal before. Can you tell me what lizard can be 10 feet long? There you go. Yes, Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon. Good job. Man, YouTube just banging these answers. All right. Who can tell me the branch of mathematics that deals with the size and shape of objects. That is correct. Good job. We got Sherry over here at Facebook. We got Darkstar over here at YouTube. Bap. Exact same time with geometry. Very good. Golf clap. So, Facebook goes to 5. YouTube, though, goes to 9. Because they are at 8.5 points. All right, watching our track, we're at the back end. I'm just going to let it finish up. We'll have our question with the next song. There we go. Good tune right there. Good tune. Some global genius. And our question. Now, we talked about this location. Hell, we've smoked up for this location. Part of the info I post up in the Hour of Higher Learning is the calling codes. So, what country has the calling code plus 20? All right, I got a response on the board. It's not what I'm looking for, but it shows you thinking. There you go. Once again, Pete Stinger with Almighty over here at YouTube. We have another tie. Bam. Facebook and YouTube with Egypt. Golf clap. Multiple people knowing the right response. Facebook goes to 5.5. YouTube goes to 9.5. Brutus. Come on, buddy. Good job out there, everybody. I like that. Ties, not just for stormtroopers. Very nice. All right, here we go. In Shakespeare's The Tempest, whom does Miranda fall in love with? Good job, YouTube. Yes, for the win. And golf clap. Multiple people in YouTube know the right response. Ferdinand. That is correct. Facebook land. However, we had 2 individuals, Bud Rich and Darkstar, get Ferdinand on the board before yourself. Fantastic game again today. YouTube 10.5. Facebook 5.5. Very nice, man. Right at the end of that track, too. Almost brilliantly played, everybody. Let's continue on, shall we? So, I know what some of you are doing today. What are the rest of you got going on? What's on your agenda? Well, 5.5, 10.5. I call it trouncing anything that's over the halfway point. I love it. Almighty says, more of a trouncing, no? But I understand. You don't want to discourage the children. Oh man, it's awesome. The little back and forths between Facebook, YouTube, Facebook. It's kind of part and parcel of the whole game. Truly. Yeah. Good job, good job. Robin over on Facebook says kudos on the win. We all have off days, we all have bad days. Shit happens, we're all human. Double entendre, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. All right, I see we are coming up on. It is 11:38 right now. The morning show will be signing off the top of the hour, 12 o'clock. This way I can do what I got to do over here, get myself ready, get out of here, get over. Just in case you haven't heard, there's this little thing going on today. Compound Concentrates Coffee and Me Meet and Greet. 2100 South Main Street in Middletown at Our Place Pizza. Come on down. Normally our shows on the afternoon starts at 4 p.m. So, come on down. Come on over. Hey, I watch Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Tell us your name. Get a slice of pizza. On us. Sit down, relax, chill, and chat. We're going to take some photos, yes, absolutely. Gotta have in real life interaction. We are a real life show after all. Hi. Absolutely, I believe in that. For years, I always interacted with people as a musician on stages all over the place. For years, I didn't interact with people. I wanted nothing to do with people. Well, can't put myself in this type of position and not interact with people, especially when I'm on a live broadcast. I appreciate what everybody does every single day and how much people have helped out to grow this show. Sherry, what's up? Well, therein lies part of your statement. Ego. There is no ego here. You used to have an ego. Fuck, I had an ego this goddamn big, especially when I was in the lifestyle. It was all part and parcel of it. There you go. Really tan, little Brett Borges. We will post up some photos, absolutely. We will not post up all photos, of course. But I will be setting up a thing over on our page that will have a whole bunch of them in there. Even some little video clips. Here, Chase. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come on, it's okay. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. It's okay. Come here. Come on. It's all right, buddy. Yes. I didn't know you were right there. You should, my boy. You know, coffee sounds like a good idea, Dark Star. When I finish this, I'll definitely have a cup. Give me a second here as I'm figuring out what track I'm going to do. Plus, we're going to have a little bit more on this day in music history. It's 11:46, so we're going to be coming up towards the end. Remember, like I said, the top of the hour. I'm basically going to fire up at the top of the hour instead of firing at 12:20. There we go. Now, a little bit more on this day in music history, of course. Give you the things you like. 61 and Del Shannon, starting a 4-week run at #1 on the U.S. singles chart, all right, with Runaway. I talked about that one before, just giving you a little up-to-date. Also, that was a #1 in the U.K. Del, the first person to have a hit with a Beatles song in the U.S. with his version of From Me to You. Now, 1968, the Beatles' new company, Apple Records, turned down the offer to sign a new artist. That artist, David Bowie. Apple later signed Mary Hopkin, James Taylor, Badfinger, and Billy Preston. right, 76 Paul McCartney and Linda McCartney spending the evening with John Lennon at his New York, Dakota apartment. They watched Saturday Night Live on TV. Producer of the show, Lorne Michaels, making an offer on air asking the Beatles to turn up and play 3 songs live. Lennon and McCartney thought about taking a cab to the studio, however, decided they were too tired. That was the last time Lennon and McCartney were together. Now, actually, almighty, I am going to say something too. When unfortunately my Crohn's has kicked up so bad I've gotten hospitalized with it. Do you know in the hospital now, they give you the styrofoam cups, you know, the little ones like this? They give you a styrofoam cup of black coffee. No cream, no sugar, no milk, because they've actually learned it works well interacting with our digestive system, helps to break down some compounds and some things, and helps in the digestion of certain things, like for people such as myself who have Crohn's. Another one. Boy, these things are really getting on my nerve. All right. There you go. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. Take care of that right there. There we go. I didn't like the way the broadcast was looking, so while I was up, I did a quick adjustment. I sat down, I looked at it, I went, nah, that thing's getting real bad. That looks much better. Much better. And yes, I'm highly allergic to bees, so anything wasp, bee, or otherwise around me, they're out of here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How are you, Kurt? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. It's 65 degrees on the grounds of the compound here in Orange, Connecticut. 41% humidity, 15% wind, 15 mile an hour winds, depending upon where you are. Tomorrow, sunny, mostly sunny. We're going to have a little clouds mixed in here and there, but temperatures mid-60s. Fridays, rain. Saturday, sun. Sundays, rain. Mondays, sun. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, long-range forecast into next week. I'm seeing it looks like some clouds and stuff coming in on the Doppler, so I'll keep an eye on that. Ouch. No, and no thank you. It is 11:54. All right, almost 11:55, so we're just going to have a couple more songs. A little Nick Galat for you. Absolutely. Thank you very much, everybody. Facebook land, you have yourselves a good one. I want those who are going to be taken off. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate all the shares. All right, Robin, we'll see you later. All right, here we go. When this song is done, so will we. I will see everybody later. Myself, Dark Star 420, and Elizabeth. Cyanide Circus, Echopraxia. Good. All right, we'll see you later, Brian. Have a good one. Peace, buddy. One minute. Absolutely, it is 12 o'clock. All right, everybody, thank you very much for being here today. As always, it is great hanging out with you, one and all, Facebook land and YouTube. Good game of trivia challenge. Good job, YouTube, on your win. 10.5 to Facebook's 5.5. Peace, everybody. Much love and respect. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Hope to see you if we can.